Hello, good day. We're now on the last two learning objective of cost management system under performance management. And we are now in the wrap up section in determining a minimum transfer price. Now, what again are the first thing that you have to think of if we are given a transfer pricing problem? Always determine who is the buying division and the selling division, so that you would know which one to pick, not in terms of the rules. Now, how can we achieve goal congruence? Uh, we'd be able to achieve goal congruence if the decision of the selling and the buying division is aligned with the firm's goal. Okay? And how can we do that? Depending upon the type of, sorry, sinisinok ako. Depending on the method used in setting transfer prices. And the best transfer price to use would be market price if it is in a competitive environment. Cost base, most often, sabi nga, kasi nakita nyo dun sa, sa sinagot nating mga sample problem, there are cases that cost base will benefit more the selling division rather than the buying division if uh, the cost incurred will be higher, 'di ba? Kasi lagi ka magbebenta ng at a, at a markup. No, negotiated. This one is much better. Bakit? Kasi both the buyer and the seller agreed on that price, no? Yon, and sometimes they would even use dual pricing. Nakita niyo naman sa dual pricing, ano ginagawa? um, ano yung lesser cost kay buyer, ano yung higher price kay seller yon. Okay? And which do you think will be useful, no? When we would like to evaluate. Kasi kaya nga may tendency ng sub-optimization yung leaning towards your self-interest. Kasi we would be evaluating, no, as a firm, no, the whole organization would actually evaluate the subunit performance. And again, market price is good as long as the market is competitive. Cost base would be, of course, difficult, diba? Because not at all times that would be fair to both parties involved. And negotiated, kita nyo class, laging yes. Kasi yung word na negotiated itself, that is significant already. You know, there's an agreement, as I repeat, no? And with all these methods, which method do you think can motivate the management? No? You have, ayan, market price. Bakit? Kasi kahit, alam niyo yung sinabi ko before na, kahit saan ka naman magpunta na you know, party. The the amount of cost, the amount of price will be the same. So, it's really a fair price kasi you don't have to make any option at all. Dahil kahit magpunta ka naman sa other entity, not your sister company, parehas lang. Okay? Kaya, dahil fair yung price na yun, mas maganda siya, diba? Cost base, as long as it is based on budgeted cost. Why? Kasi you have a benchmark, you have a standard. No? Definitely, it will be more difficult if you base it on actual. Kasi kahirap naman yung actual na ginawa ko ngayon, yun ang pagbabasihan mo para i-evaluate ako. Dapat may standard, diba? And syempre as usual, the negotiated. Kasi nga, pinag-usapan nga nila yun eh. And why are we looking at autonomy? Because we're looking at the decision making here, what had been delegated. Siyempre, binigyan ka ng power. Napakahirap class na yung ibinigay mong power tatanggalin sa'yo, di ba? Lalo na kung you are, you're used to that. And so, the question is, how are we going to preserve? What method of transfer pricing can somehow support that? Well, as usual, the market price, as long as it is in a competitive market, of course, cost base is not. Kasi, natatandaan nyo yung principle base versus rules base. Kaya nga, class, di ba, yung GAAP ng US, it is rules based. And then, yung ginagamit nating GAAP o yung ginagamit nating standards from IFRS, this is principle based. You are given liberty to make judgment and what's more appropriate to the situation, yun yung gagamitin mo. Unlike with rules-based, yan gagamitin mo. Whether you like it or not. Both ways, gagamit ka. You have to conform. But the beauty with principle-based is that depending upon the situation, you are considering situations, okay? Sa rules-based kasi minsan kaya nagkaroon ng standard kasi yung existing rule, hindi na nagpi-fit dun sa situation. So, kaya naggumagawa silang standard. Unlike with the principle base, well, you actually choose the standard fitted to the situation. And then we have negotiated, ano napansin nyo, in all through the situations, issues that we have to address in control management system. Negotiated will always be good, no? Whether it be for autonomy, for motivation, for looking at the setting of prices that would benefit both decisions at the subunit level when you are evaluating them. Diba? Yan. And what are the other factors? What would happen if there is no market, no? That may exist? Would it be better if we are going to make use of cost base? Somehow, actually, it is the easiest among the three or between the two, market price and cost base. Kasi di ba, pag cost, it is among the factors affecting profit. What are the factors affecting profit class? We have 5. O, sige nga. Sipin nyo, ano yung controllable? Highly controllable at your end. Una, variable cost. Sunod ang fixed cost. Diba? O, volume of production. Ito, controllable at your end kasi you're the one making decisions. And then the other one would be selling price. This one is not highly controllable because you have the consumer to look at, no? And the sales mix. Lalo naman, diba? So, that's why cost base is easy to implement because you're the one deciding on it. Then, the issue with negotiated, no? Although sa lahat ng diniscuss natin, yes siya. Sabi dito, bargaining takes time. Remember, ano ang crucial sa decision making? Relevance o reliability? Parehas na importante yan. But which will be given more weight? Oh, correct. Tama yung sagot nyo. Relevance. Kumbaga sa relasyon, nandun ka sa panahon na kailangan mo siya. Or yung adage na aanin mo pa ang damo kung patay na ang kabayo. If it will take you more time to make, to agree. Remember, 3 kayong involved dyan. Mambatagi 3. Aba, buying, selling, at saka yung mother company mo. Diba? Pag kayong dalawa, the buyer and the selling division, napaktagal nyo mag-decide. Abay, naapektuhan yung buong, isang katawan lang kayo. naapektuhan yung buong organisasyon. Ano nga sabi? Sakit ng kalingkingan sakit ng buong katawan. Diba? Yes, you are given the power. Yes, you are making decision. Yes, there is a delegation. You are a subunit. Kaya nga terms, subunit, business unit, sister company, related party transaction. Anything that you make decision, any decision that you're making, definitely would affect the whole organization. O kaya gano'n na yung negotiated, ang tinitingnan is how long will it take you to meet, no? Yung meeting of minds, no? Yun. Kaya lahat talaga kasi yan trying your best to balance things out. But easier said than done, 'di ba? Yun. So what is the general guideline? Your minimum transfer price should be the incremental cost. And incremental cost is a relevant cost. That should be your definition here. What again are your relevant costs? O dalawa yan, whether you like it or not, both should be satisfied. Ano to? Pasensya na, sinisinok ako. You have future and it has to change. Okay? And opportunity cost. Anong definition yun ng opportunity cost? Ito yung option na hindi mo pinili. Okay? Yan yung option na hindi pinili. Okay, so, tingnan natin. If the situation is perfectly competitive, walang idle capacity, ibig sabihin, both, no, the buying and the selling division, then ano dapat daw ang gamitin? 23 per barrel. No? You base it on the alam niyo naman kung ano 23, di ba? Kasi nga, ang sitwasyon natin, walang idle capacity, no? So, ano yung pag-compute? Ano yung 19? Ito yung galing sa independent. So, we're talking about division, transportation division. Ito yung galing kay independent. Diba? Ito yung magiging opportunity cost mo. Kasi you have 23 less 4. Okay? Opportunity cost on the part of the firm. Why? Bakit? Ito yung hindi pinili. Pwede kasing yung sinupply sa firm, at market price, 23. Pero, ang ginawa nila, doon sila bumili sa 19. Diba? Or yung isa, yung galing kay Transportation Division, na, binili niya sa 13, tapos, ito yung variable cost ni transportation. Ito yung variable cost ni kanino to? Refining. Diba? Kasi whose point of view are we looking at this? Siyempre, the firm. Who's the firm? Mason. Kasi si Mason, under niya si transportation tsaka si refining. And if you notice, it equals the market price. Okay? Then, assume that it's not perfectly competitive. You know, the good thing if it is competitive, dapat makuha nyo market price, diba? Yun yun. Pero alam nyo dapat yung component. So, pinaka-check figure nyo, pagka competitive, market price. Ulitin ko, ano yung check figure nyo kapag competitive? Market price. Ito kabaligtaran nung kabilang, yung case 1 natin na competitive na, wala pang idle capacity. No? Ito, hindi na competitive, may idle capacity pa. Diba? Ano yung magiging sitwasyon? Paano mangyayari that the opportunity cost of the transferring oil is zero? Paano mangyayari yan? Pag may idle capacity. Kasi kasi kaya mong i-accept yung demand. May idle capacity ka Diba? Kaya ang magiging minimum transfer price mo dito, kung magkano mo binibili, no? Yung ito sa independent supplier, yung ito yung sa kanilang agreement on a long-term contract, no, doon sa regular na nagsusupply sa pipeline. Kasi ito uh, independent supplier, 'di ba? Dahil sa panuto ni buong firm, ito yung pwede nilang gastusin, 'di ba? Na ipapadala kay Transportation Division, tapos si Transportation Division, ito naman yung i-deliver sa client nila na one sa sister company at saka doon sa external client. Okay? Naintindihan nyo bakit ganon? Why laging si Transportation Division yung inuna? Kasi siya yung seller. Ma'am, why we focus on the seller? Kasi hindi naman aapektuhan si refining kung yung input niya hindi manggagaling doon sa sister company niya. Kumbaga, pag nag-focus ka kay seller, you are targeting two birds in one shot. Talaga ba, ma'am? Oo naman. Bakit? Si seller, maapektuhan na niya si refining, tapos, maapektuhan din yung external activities niya. Samantalang pag inuna mo si refining, maapektuhan ba si transportation? Hindi. 'Di ba? Ang maapektuhan lang, yung pagbenta niya nung gasolina. Kaya ganun. Napansin nyo, ang laging binibigay na sample, si Transportation Division. Kasi, two birds in one shot yan. Na pag tinignan nung board, the situation, saan ba mas makikinabang? Si buyer at saka si seller na naka-align doon sa buong firm. Kasi kailangan ako as a firm, I would lean towards yung mas mamamaximize yung the firm as a whole. Without stepping on your buying division and your selling divisions too much. Kasi, siyempre, pag nag-intervene ka, parang ino-overpower mo yung, alam mo yon, bakit parang kung ikaw si buying division, ba't binigyan mo pa ako ng karapatang mag-decision, magkakialam ka lang din pala. May mga ganong tao mag-isip, diba? That's why you need to be more careful if you are the one at the top and making decision. Kasi you delegate it already. However, sometimes you cannot do away with intervening, no? Especially if the situation demands so. Okay? So, ulitin natin. Ano yung mga sitwasyon na titingnan nyo? Competitive ba? Pag competitive, hindi mahirap sa inyo sitwasyon. At walang idle capacity, market price lang yan madalas ang pinaka-check figure. It will be different kapag ka non-competitive na, may idle capacity ka pa. Dahil ano gusto mo? May epekto to sa fixed cost mo . Pag may idle capacity ka, mas mataas yung per unit cost mo ma-charge. Diba? Kaya, hanggat maaari, you would like to not be idle. At dito, ang relevant, it's the cost. Diba? Of acquiring the crude oil. Yun. In a non-competitive and with idle capacity because you would like to minimize cost for the whole organization. Okay? Kasi pag hindi mo na minimize yung fixed cost ni selling division, affected yung buong organization. Okay. So, the last topic that we'll talk about will be the income tax in the Philippine situation. Okay? So, thank you for listening. Always keep safe. Good day.